So... Okay.
Because, okay, scroll down. Let's look at each of those. They all require the same thing. Oh, gee, lots of Lizalfos scales. Now, Link's not the only character that uses this material, first of all. Second of all, we have to get a lot of those things in order to rank up once.
Yeah.
And the enemies that we have to kill don't always drop them. So my issue with these materials are that it takes way too much goddamn time to get everything you need, and when we start getting into the rare materials, you just have to grind until you get everything, and
that's a little irritating. That's the thing in this one.
Yeah, I mean, I understand why they set it up this way, because the idea is that you play through the campaign, you rank up your guys, and you keep going. Then you go into adventure mode, and then you play for fucking ever in adventure mode, and you continue to rank them up by getting the materials there. It kind of works. You don't really need to grind, but like for completionists, this is a huge pain in the ass.
Yeah, okay. Why can you not just have one ability for defense?
It's because they want it they want the content to feel larger. It's basically what it comes down to.
In turn, it almost cheapens it.
I know. That's kind of the thing. It's like, I don't really care about reducing damage taken from the darkness element because I don't have any good indication of when I'm taking darkness damage. And I don't know when I'm going to be taking darkness damage, so why do I care about the element to begin with?
Yeah, I don't know.
Making those choices feels entirely arbitrary. You can kind of see what the recommended element is for a mission, but that's the recommended weapon you should use.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have a lot of issues with it. To make it even worse, there's the apothecary right there. You also spend rupees and you spend materials to make potions. You would never ever use this. You're already you're scrounging up for materials so much that spending them at the apothecary is just a waste. And you can use it to get some more rare materials, but it's not worth it until late game.
Yeah.
Unless you just have an abundance of shitty materials, but even then, you probably don't want to spend your rupees on that. You want to spend your rupees on training so you can rank up the guys that you keep unlocking and they all start at low levels.
Jesus. That's true.
But that's my spiel.
Alright, let's just ignore that stuff then.
Okay, well, we're going to break here so that we can jump into the game. Whoa.
Oh.
This is new. I don't know what to do with this.
Oh, is that where you're playing a villain?
What? They added... Oh, it's crazy. Okay, I guess this is a DLC thing because it adds story for the villains, I guess. Which is pretty cool, but we just played this level, so let's not do that yet.
Alright, cool.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hey, guys.
So now I'm playing first player and Kujo's playing second player just so we can switch around. Woo! Like we talked about in the last episode. You should watch that if you haven't seen this one.
Woo!
Or if you haven't seen it yet.
Woo!
Woo!
I think the thumbs up means, hey, you should play Link.
Yeah, it's recommending that I play Link and that I use the magic rod with him. So I'm going to do that.
You're not going to use the fucking horse?
I don't think we have the horse yet. Oh, we do!
Yep. Hi, Epona.
Oh, it's only 80. I'll use the horse.
We'll do it at some point. It's fine.
God, everything sucks. Okay, I'll just use the magic rod.
Just do the rod.
I actually
touched the rod.
Oh, you didn't jump. Okay.
You didn't touch the rod.
You didn't jump in.
my computer. My
fast
forward.
We're gonna fast forward to where Kujo doesn't fuck up.
No. Is that not good? Do we do good?
Hit plus. Almost like the magic rag.
Oh, I can play as whoever I want.
Oh, you could be Tingo.
I could even be the villain. How funny is that? She needs a bra. Seriously, she needs a bra. You know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna try Volga.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I apologize, by the way. So we're back, if you haven't noticed.
I
apologize for episode 3 of our series where, or no, maybe it was 2, where I probably sounded like I was a conservative asshole while talking about, whatever her name is, the Boobalicious character. While I was going back and editing it, at the time, while I was ranting about her objectified appearance, I feel like I failed to get my point across and just sounded like a conservative asshole that was just trying to say that she should cover up. I was only ranting because objectification of women in games is a major problem.
Yes. No, I agree with this.
So, I hope that was the message that I delivered, but I certainly sounded a lot worse than that when I was listening to myself after editing. I just wanted to put it out there.
Oh God, here's Raiden.
She was crazy. Well, who's
Raiden's
this chick?
Distant cousin's daughter. I don't know.
That's a fantastic comparison.
I don't know. I just saw lightning.
Lana, that's her name.
Lana Raiden.
So she doesn't exist in the Zelda universe. She is a character specific to this game.
Huh, interesting.
And if you notice, she doesn't really look like she belongs. She kind of looks like a very Japanese character, where all the other characters look like Zelda characters.
I'm noticing this.
Which I guess really isn't the worst thing in the world, because technically she, as we'll learn about her, she doesn't come from this dimension anyway. Mm-hmm. But I don't know, continuity. I like continuity. I see no reason why she shouldn't feel like she fits in a little bit more.
It's at least they're sort of having it make sense with the plot.
Well, yeah.
Warriors Orochi 3, okay? Just picture Achilles fighting alongside any Japanese. They're at least trying. You know what? I will applaud the effort of them trying to make this happen.
Yeah.
I love him. I love spear fighters in these games because their range is crazy and they always end up flipping around like a ninja.
You know, it's funny that you chose Volga too, because we just bought that DLC, and the first thing you decide to show off after buying the DLC is not a DLC character.
Well,
we'll get to that at some point, because we were kind of goofing around prior to this episode, playing with some of the other characters that we just unlocked, and I was playing Tingle, which I actually I hate Tingle as a character, but he plays pretty well in this game. And
I was playing as Young Link.
Young Link is awesome. Yeah. Just straight up a badass.
Yeah, which is sort of unexpected because, like,
dude.
I shouldn't. Let me rephrase. I was just his style was unexpected because I was just like, I fell into the Super Smash Brothers trap where it's like, oh, it's just him as a kid. Okay.
His weapon was a mask, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the deity mask. What the hell?
So we're looking for the bow and the arrow, and I don't quite remember where it is. Maybe this is it. I think I found it.
I think you found it. Did you find it?
I think I found it.
Oh, there's something happening. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it?
Yay, I did it.
That's a really tiny bow and arrow.
It's the hero's bow. It's a short bow.
You're a short bow.
Link never used a long bow. It'd be pointless.
I don't know.
You're a long bow. You're welcome.
Thank you for that. Oh.
So now we have to kill the Deku Babas. Deku Babas.
That just sounds weird.
The Deku Babas.
Stop saying that.
I don't see the problem, Kujo.
Problem is you.
So, I don't know about you. This is sort of, I guess we weren't really on a topic, but if we were, it would be off topic.
Okay.
But, I don't know about you, but I kind of wish there was a little bit more strategy to this game. And that's not to say that there is no strategy to this game. Because, you know, you choose which territories you want to control.
Right.
And you choose where to spend your time, and based on those decisions, you could lose other territories, and you could lose the game.
Yeah, you just lost the game.
But it's a very simple strategy.
Yeah.
Like, basically you just have to make sure that you could either do things as quick as possible and just not take over any territories, or just modularly work your way up, just taking over every territory that becomes accessible to you, that starting from like the one that's closest to your home base.
Yeah.
And then you're basically just safe. And the missions kind of change things up a little bit, where they force you to kind of run away and kind of abandon certain things. Like, you have to protect some of the heroes later on, and that actually does become a challenge in a very good way. But for the most part, I think there's an optimal strategy to most of these levels, and it's just kind of the long and boring route.
Yeah. I mean,
but it's not necessary. You could opt to skip a lot of territories and just, gun for the main objective. And
then you're just missing out on, well, the repetitive content.
Yeah, exactly. And I noticed too, while we were just like goofing around and practicing the controls, since we swapped controls, I noticed that you were stopping to like kill the enemies guarding the little tiny outposts.
Yeah,
those are just absolutely unnecessary. They don't really offer any strategic value. They don't really hurt you. Like, I guess they will sort of send a couple of guys to some of your territories every now and then, but I really feel like they're just there as filler. And I think they were kind of poorly designed.
Yeah.
You could spend a lot of time taking over those territories and never really achieve much with it. In fact, you're more likely to waste your time if you try to do that. So, yeah, that's my feelings on that.
I gotcha. Why the dragon? I am a dragon.
Yeah, you're Volga, man.
I forgot about the dragon thing, okay?
It was really interesting when I first played this game, because it had been a while since I'd played Twilight Princess. So there were a lot of enemies that I was like, I don't know who you are, and I don't remember any of this stuff.
What is happening?
What is happening? Because they really love pulling Twilight Princess characters into this game.
Yeah.
Which,
it's a fan service game, and that's not necessarily a bad thing.
No. I thought it was great. The only thing that I was disappointed with was that they didn't include include characters from like Majora's Mask, or even Wind Waker. They only included Ocarina of Time, Twilight Princess, and...
I don't understand what the situation is with Wind Waker. I know that they included for, I think it was Skyward Sword, it was like a big old book talking about like the production of Zelda, or it was like a walkthrough or something, and they had a timeline. Because Skyward Sword was the uber prequel. That's what set the stage for the entire series.
It was basically the creation of the Master Sword.
Yes. Well,
among other
several
things.
other things, yeah.
Yeah.
And I did not play, but I did see the end, and I actually was pretty impressed.
Plot-wise, I thought Skyward Sword was very interesting. Gameplay-wise, I thought that game was garbage.
It was.
In level design especially, it was garbage.
Yeah. No, I know. I watched a buddy of mine. We'll call him
Steve.
Steve.
Steven. His name is Steve. First names don't matter anyway, because it's not like, even if you use his real name, no one's gonna know who he is. So.
Well, I don't, shut up, okay? God.
Just
privacy.
Wow.
No, we haven't had a Wii U moment so far this game.
That's actually a very good point. And that's one of my very annoying habits. I'm surprised.
What, going Wii U?
So I think it's annoying whenever I do it. And if I hear myself do it, I'm like, oh god, why did I do that? But then I get people like Nick to start saying it.
Yeah.
Nick at one point was just like, well, that's just crazy. Wow.
Well,
and he was like, oh god, that's a Chris thing. Oh,
yeah.
I feel dirty.
Yeah. I actually he told us the story of when he accidentally did it. He was playing some game, And I guess there was like a series of unfortunate events where for like 5 minutes he was getting owned. Like everything he was doing, he was just getting torn apart. And after it all finished, and after he died and lost the level, he just couldn't help but go, wow.
Oh god, it's fantastic. So I don't know if you noticed, by the way, not to cut your story short, but the Deku tree is on fire.
Well, those giant floppy dicks.
Wouldn't that be something good for you? Wouldn't you like that?
Stereotypes. Just kidding.
I mean, you like the peen, so
Peen.
the peen.
What do we do? We can't let. What are we supposed to do? Oh,
I think we need to go to the Deku tree and just kill everything over there.
Well, but there's nothing here. I'm here.
Oh, then we just kill everything else.
But that's what?
I don't know if it actually matters. Right?
Find the Great Fairy.
Oh, that's right.
I'm
okay,
going to
well,
find her.
Let's just do that in the next episode. Whee! Wow, that was so enthusiastic. I don't even know what to do with that.
Your eyes are falling out of your head. It was so enthusiastic.
Yeah, it's well. All right.
Pain.
Peen for days.
Pain.
We'll see you guys in the archives. Just want you to know that you're an asset to this team.
Thanks. Thanks, friend. Yeah. Enjoy that fucking gold.